Hi, I'm Dr. Rob Cushman, the Acting Medical Officer of Health for the Renfrew County and District Health Unit. And I think this will be my last public message because I'm going to be retiring on New Year's Eve. Funny, I think it was 6 years ago, minus 4 months, that the health unit asked me to give them 4 months. So here we are. Who could have predicted that? But then, of course, the pandemic came along. And I just really, when I look back at what we've done with the pandemic, I think it's really remarkable. First, I want to thank the general public. They've been behind us all the way. In the beginning, we had the most admirable record in Ontario. Later, things got a little more difficult, but we still stand well above our peers in Ontario. And that's because of the public support. Obviously, there's been some friction points. Not everyone's agreed, but by and large, there's been enormous support from the public for our measures during the pandemic, our efforts to combat COVID. And I must say, even though people have disagreed with me occasionally, they've respected me, and I certainly find that very gratifying. I also want to thank the health professionals, starting with the health unit, and also going on to include the paramedics, the hospitals, the long-term care sectors, the retirement homes, congregate living centers, primary care physicians and personnel. We really built a real coalition, a real network to fight the pandemic in Renfrew County, and it paid off. And again, we saw better results here than in a lot of other jurisdictions in Ontario. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Your work has been superb. And as a last note, as we go into winter and the Christmas period and holiday season is in front of us, and we have this triple threat with RSV and influenza and COVID. Actually, influenza is the one that's most active right now. We have to take precautions. It's a festive time of year. There's a number of indoor gatherings with a lot of people, multi-generational, so young children are very vulnerable, as we know, to some of these viruses, and older folks are pretty much vulnerable to all of them. So when you have a big grouping, you have to really think, or for instance, something at work, if you're going to go the next day or so to see your family. So certainly be careful, make sure your groupings are small, make sure you choose them well, wear a mask where possible, and roll up your sleeve, get whatever boosters available for you for COVID, get that flu shot. It's going to help us get through winter. Unfortunately, we don't have a shot for RSV, but the other two are available. And again, if you're sick, most importantly, stay home. And this is really important, not going to work, not going to school, not going to an office party or a hockey tournament or a family gathering, because that's indeed how things can spread. So I just want to thank everybody. It's been quite a journey for everyone. And as I said, the support I've had has been, I must say, I can't believe it. I'm not so sure I deserved it. But anyway, you were behind me all the way. And so my parting message will be, best of the holiday season, Merry Christmas, and may 2023 get us out of this and onto firmer ground with respect to these three infections. And stay safe, stay well, and thank you very much.